Oh, it feels good knowing that somebody has to beat me.
Sugar Shane Johnson, 2023 is his year.
The reigning champion from last season, this season, the next season, and the season after that.
Round one. Fight! Knockout!
Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series begins right now, and tonight we've got a good one. Sean, Jonathan Long, Chris Watson. Chris, a guy that we've seen make a couple runs in this CSC Challenger Series before, if I'm not mistaken, and a newcomer to the stream, and Jonathan Long up there from the New York area. You ready for a good one, Sean?
Man, I am so ready. This is going to be a great battle, a great matchup between two guys who lost in the first round. Jonathan Long lost to Paul Otto. Chris Watson loses to Rich Sturbins right out the gate. And both of them are playing very well, those two guys that they lost to. And it's led to Chris Watson beating Matt Perdon and then Scott Dunaway to get to this point. And Jonathan Long has not had an easy test on the loser side either. Wes White and Jeffrey Johnson, two very, very, very good dart players. So anything can happen tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Chris Watson has things exactly where he wants them. Lose that first match, get it out of the way, and then run 10 straight. He's done that 2 seasons now, which is insanity to think about. One time he actually double dipped and won the CSC Challenger Series. That was season 3. And then last season fell short to Brett Holiday in the final. And now we are back again. Yep. Does he continue that run, buddy?
That's the question. I don't know. He's coming up against a tough player in Jonathan Long. And you mentioned coming through that loser side, going through Wes White and Jeffrey Johnson, two savvy veteran players there. Wes being out of South Dakota, Jeffrey Johnson being out of Wisconsin. So for Jonathan to come through those guys is pretty impressive. And actually, let's go ahead and start with Jonathan for our little bio here, because there's some interesting stats here as we go for NPR. His location, dead center darts there in New York. Nickname is Shorty. Playing for 10 plus years and a 4.63 NPR with a 57.1 win rate. That's up there with, that's almost the top of the table there for Division 2. Throwing Gary Anderson Phase 5 20-gram darts as well. What do you have to say about this before I get into the 9-mark, 7-mark jazz?
Yeah, Jonathan Long, I've known him now for a couple years because he's played in the Knox Amusements Western New York Shootout, which my live stream company has done the last 2 years, and have been blessed to meet him and talk to him. He owns Dead Center Darts, so he is comfortable in the location that he's playing out of, obviously. And, the fact that he's throwing those Gary Anderson Phase 5s, that means he owns a dart company, right? So he's been practicing with a lot of darts throughout his entire time. So he's had to hone those in to where he has them exactly where he wants them. I'm excited to see how he plays. You're going to go through those averages and everything, but he's 3rd overall in Division 2 in the average right now. Mm-hmm. And he's on the loser side of the bracket, which is insane, right? So run through the rest of those stats, bud, because I'm interested to hear them.
Well, first off, I'm sure he at least knows who Gary Anderson is if you didn't catch our video earlier. Whoopsies. 14 9 marks, 59 7 marks, 87 5 marks, and 1 white horse. And yeah, as you mentioned, 3rd in the overall rankings. The first is Tyler Hensey with a 4.73. Your boy James Edwards up there with 4.66. And right behind Jonathan Long is Mr. Brett Holiday with a 4.61.
Yeah, thanks for shouting out James Edwards. He becomes the first player to make the king seat tonight. He defeated Rich Sturbins 9-5 this evening. So I'm so excited to see him in the king seat. And I told you at the beginning he was going to do some damage in Division 2, and he has made a believer out of most people. But yeah, and his road has not been easy. Tyler Hensey, the number 1 overall average. Todd Wigman, number 11. Brett Hollanday, the number 4 average. And then Rich Sturbins, who's the number 6 average for James Edwards to get through. So I think he told me tonight he averaged He felt like he averaged over a 5 for the entire night, and he just keeps getting better the more and more that he plays in this long format. So I'm excited to see what he can do, but I'm also excited to see what the bar darter, Chris Watson, can do tonight. Chris playing out of Phoenix, Arizona at Tom Ryan's, one of our new streaming locations. Of course, he is a former Division II champion, and he's a 2-time finalist in Division II after losing first-round matches, which again is just an absolutely insane stat. He's been playing for 20 plus years, and he has a 48.8 win rate, and that's because that week 1 loss, he averaged about a 3.7 in that loss, well below what his normal average is. He's raised it back up to a 4.09. So he's on that upswing. He has 13 9 marks, 35 7 marks, 45 5 marks, and 40 games played. 46 games have been played by Jonathan Long. So tell me a little bit more about Chris Watson.
Well, yeah, surprisingly, he's playing out of that new location with Tom Ryan's. Happy to have a new location, but usually he's playing out of Bull Shooters. So it'll be interesting to see how the atmosphere is there and how he takes to it. Is that a factor this evening? I don't know. He's been known to make these runs. Is Jonathan Long going to make the stand here that puts Chris Watson out early in this event, or can Chris just continue to do what he's done in the past? I don't know. Sometimes when you're hanging on the edge, it's easy to fall over.
Yeah, Chris is really great at timing darts. His time darts seem to happen at the right time. At the 15, 16s bulls, he tends to, even if he's behind the leg, that's where a big score comes in for him. I will say this though, Jonathan Long just this weekend won his bracket for the Elite Finale qualifier. That says a lot about how well he's been playing. And for 87 5 marks from him in 46 games played, that's consistent. And will that consistency put some pressure, put too much pressure on Chris Watson tonight?
We got a good view here from Dead Center Darts. Unfortunately, not going to get a lot of fans here this evening, I don't think. But still, I'm sure Jonathan Long may have some supporters there alongside him. And if not, that's quite all right. He's got the comfortability of knowing maybe he's got the tunes on in the background. Maybe he's got the TV on in the background. Who knows? But we are getting underway with our diddle now.
Well, if you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start. That's what we're seeing right there. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance, players will cork for starting that last leg decider. Jonathan Long wins the diddle right out the gate. And you can see, guys, we're going to mention this one time. Chris Watson will be throwing on the far left side for him of the line. And that's just the camera angle that we have at Tom Ryan's tonight. Nick is unable to maneuver that camera to have a better image there. Nothing any of us can do about it. So we're just going to go with it.
Yeah, we'll work on it, but thankfully we're getting that game screen view of Mr. Chris Watson as well. So let's point that out, but we'll work on it. We'll get this updated and going for our next stream at Tom Ryan's. But thankfully we got just another bar added to the program, and with another bar added to the program means more darters we're going to see playing in this bad boy, which is always great.
Yeah, and of course, Jonathan Long, Rochester, New York, is how they pronounce Rochester when you're from Rochester, New York. Learned that with the Western New York shootout, but a lot of great dart players up there in Western New York. That includes the Buffalo area, and Mark McFadden, Doug Boehm, Johnny Jenkins. There's a lot of great players for sure up in that area. So we get our first boom goes the dynamite there for Jonathan Long. I really love his throw, by the way.
Yeah, really good stroke indeed for Mr. Jonathan Long. He was kind of I won't say cocky, but he was definitely present last stream when we mentioned the run of Chris Watson. He said, whoa now, I lost my first one too, and I'm making a run.
Oh, and you know what? he has the ability to say that. He follows up the 9 mark with a 0 mark. That's how I follow a 9 mark whenever I hit one. The 2 times that I have in my past. But yeah, I mean, if you're throwing this well and you feel consistent, I mean, why not? See the double 18 there from Chris. That tells you maybe struggling to find the weight of the dart early in this match.
See if Jonathan quickly tries to attack, the 18s are not here.
Yeah,
Yes,
he does. Big
huge,
dart.
huge.
Well, A to Z Darts is sponsoring tonight's CSC Challenger Series, and they are doing a live stream giveaway. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a $15 gift certificate to the a-zdarts.com. Just leave a comment or chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have. Let us know who you have on Monday night. Mike Maloney, Jeremiah Millar automatically will enter you in to tonight's live stream giveaway. Who's your favorite commentator between Will and I? Let us know in the chat. And if it's Will, just don't respond.
A to Z, A to T, whatever. It doesn't matter, right?
I think it said A to C, which is not very far.
Nick tries to throw in, he's my favorite. Get out of here, bud. Get out of here, Nick. Hey, you know what?
Ayla says Sean Green. Boom, baby.
Oh,
that's all I needed.
Gosh.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That is just rude, Kayla. That is just rude.
Heather Fuller. I'm the one who says boom goes the dynamite. That's Sean, just so you know. Matthew Cook says the one talking. That's typically me. So we're just going to go and say that's me. Ian Bowman misspelled Sean and put Will.
Jonathan throwing well early this match. I will say that before I continue on saying, hey, I don't know about that one, brother. I've easily got the favorite commentator going on here, it looks like. I only seen like one Sean. Man, what's up with that?
But I had the first two, and that's really all that matters.
You know what it is? It's the singing abilities I have.
James says Will is the Howard Cosell of darts. Aww.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad for Colin Cosell right now.
He's only slightly related. The last name's just all that matters.
Slightly related. Oh my god. Slightly related. Well, this is going to a battle early in this one. Look at this. 5.14, 5.83. First leg of action here in this CSC. Challenger Series Division number 2.
I mean, welcome to Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series this season. You know, like this has been what it's been like. You have to throw a lot of games above a 5, and you're allowed to have off games, and they do from time to time in Division 2, but it's, man, it can't happen too often. If it does, you're going to be in trouble. Jonathan Long, a chance here, even with the average 0.6 less than, to really take control here with the 16s. Stays on the 20s, and I love that move. Do you?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Stay on the 20s pretty much guarantees you're going to come back with another opportunity here, because even a 9 mark, it's just not going to put you within a good point to really make a stand here. And he goes ahead and closes out the 20s. Not a bad move, but 3 darts away from closing it out.
Josh Seward, no, guest commentators never count. I'm just kidding.
And see, he's going 15s early. It's not a bad strategic move because he can open it up and take a shot here with his last dart. So good darts here early from Jonathan Long.
I almost would have liked him to stay on the 15s for mathematical purposes, though, because 2 treble 16s here for Chris Watson gives him a look at the 15s.
Yeah, you are right there, and we can see it right here. Oh man, that would have been tasty.
Oh, he still takes out the 15s.
And that is massive. Now Jonathan playing that he went to 15s early. He's probably gonna go bulls here,
which I don't hate at all.
No, go bulls first dart, possibly take it out. No, he's gonna go 16s first.
Oh, now
wow!
Hey, look at that,
Jonathan Long.
In Division 2, you throw a 6.0 and you lose the leg. In
That's tasty.
Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series, you throw a 6.0 and you lose the leg. Wow.
That is tasty. That is
What a
tasty.
close.
Do we go the distance here? We've had 1 9 mark. Here's what I've got for our over-under on 9s. I've got 13.5 for our over-under on 9 marks. Do we get it? Do we not? Let us know in the chat as well what you think here, folks.
I'm going to say above.
13.5 above.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 1 so far? Okay. I just think that it's going to go almost the distance. Maybe not quite the entire way, but I think this will be the closest match on stream so far this season.
And that's what I'm pinning it for. I'm pinning it if Jonathan, and Chris go the distance, we could see a 9 off. The only reason I put it at 13.5 is because it's 14 9 marks for Jonathan and 13 9 marks for Chris, and they've each played 3 games apiece. So, I mean, honestly, a lower end number on our 9 marks, but you never know. This could be the one where they pop off.
Let's see what happens here. Ton of dart supplies in the chat. I'm sorry, not trying to start something, but how is he allowed to play? This is his own shop. I mean, it's almost like saying if the person owns the bar or the location, they're not allowed to play there. So it's a similar situation. He has multiple dartboards in that location, so I know that he does actual Knox Amusement leagues and things like that from there. Boom goes the bar darter. That's what I meant to say.
Arizonian?
I was going to say bar darter, and then I just myself. So, but yeah, so it is an actual Knox Amusement location and not just a dart supply store. So that's why he's able to throw out of there. Plus, they bought the equipment.
I mean, that too. I mean, if you want to buy the equipment and put it up, I mean, whatever you want to do with it, I guess. But
yeah, but no, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, that's a good question, and if you ask those questions, we'll accept those ones, and if we don't know the answer, we'll just ignore you. But on that one, I knew the answer. Jonathan behind so far in this leg, but again, they're throwing a 6.5 and a 6.0. This is Division 2, right? Are we playing another Division 1 match this week?
this is the thing about it is our Division 2 is so entertaining. I mean, when you look at the numbers, I mean, 4.73 for Tyler Hensey, 4.66, 4.63, 4.61. I mean, that's incredible numbers.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. Do we know how Tyler and
I do not know about Ken and Tyler, but I am definitely gonna kind of take a peek on that one and see if I can get an answer from somebody where Tyler Hensey and Ken Rip are.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you know that one. I know I even got a
Tyler won.
Tyler beat him. Man, Ken's never going to hear the end of that.
Well, if he would have won, they would have called the police and got him for child abuse.
He's technically an adult, barely.
I mean, barely.
Tyler won
look
9-3.
like an adult with his size.
9-3. That's elder abuse.
Get your insure, Ken.
His mustache did not help him out on tonight.
Oh, whoopsies. Yeah, Tyler's in beast mode in Division 2, and to think he's on the loser side is kind of crazy. But how it pans out, we'll have to find out. We'll probably get him on the stream at some point. What do you say?
Yeah, for sure. And the person he lost 9-8, and that was James Edwards in that last league decider. So they're number 1 and number 2 in the average for a reason. I don't know if you can see that in the background of Tom Ryan's location, but there's like a shutter going on from time to time. It's almost like a strobe light.
Yeah, you know what it is?
So,
Tom Ryan's is a disco bar.
What?
Yeah, buddy. They may roller skate in that bad boy.
You got that night fever, night fever. You know how to
Oh,
do it.
baby.
Boom goes the dynamite, Jonathan
Okay,
Long.
Sean. You're an English teacher. Oh, it doesn't pan, but he did that. What's going on
That's
with this?
weird.
That's weird. Oh,
It only
only up
goes
and
up
down.
and down.
Oh, only up and down.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
woo!
okay. A little cockeyed.
That's a little bit more for the disco aspect of things.
Would you just flip the thing around? Really have some question marks about what's going on. There's a stage there. Oh, okay, cool. I like that.
Alado says, hopefully on stream next week, seeing as he is my opponent. I think whoever wins this one, or no, Pauletto plays against Henzi. So that'll be an interesting one. 5.0 from Chris Watson wins leg number 2. Loses with a 6.0, wins with a 5.0.
Well, if this is any showing fashion of how this is going to go tonight, it's going to be some long legs of back and forth battles that you're going to want to watch. This is entertaining, folks.
Yeah, here we go. Jonathan Long knocks amusement. Dead center darts, and that last dart was in the dead center of the treble 20. And you can tell that I'm still on steel tip time because he keeps saying treble instead of triple.
That is what it is when you're a darts commentator these days.
When you're just, it happens. And you got to know the difference because those overseas guys will just give you so much hell if you say triple in steel tip.
They will give you the goods, my guy. I know for a fact.
And Jay's in there lying. Someone's lying. The disco. It's a country bar, by the way. Live country music with a stage.
A boot, scoot, and boogie, and darts.
Wow. So that's okay.
Boom.
But my night
Boom.
fever was terrible. Yeah, I get
Dude, at least I had some semi-tuned to my vocal cords there. Yours was just like, it sounded like a it actually sounded worse than that. It sounded like a 13-year-old who's on the cusp of puberty. Big 5 mark there for Chris. But Jonathan Long, he can go ahead and take a stab at these 18s if he wants. Make this kind of a tight-knit affair.
Oh, he does on dart too. So there you go. The king seat match is set. Dwayne Johansson defeats Brian Derby. Nope, that's not his name. Jason Derby.
That was a good attempt there, Sean.
Half the time I'm right every time.
Hey, if
did you
only
know that-
my math teacher would have thought the same. Go ahead.
Hey, A to Z Darts has just started a new dart sale. You can get the Harrow's Red Horizon dart for $75 until September 21st. You can also take advantage of their Win More Asparia sale, now running until October 4th. Click the banner on their homepage to get 10% off the Asparia darts range and receive a free goodie bag with every Asparia darts purchase. a-zdarts.com.
Quality. Chris gonna have to open up the 17s here. Giving it a go as we get a yeehaw in the background from one of these ladies.
There you go. Yes. Getting it going. Hey, look at that.
He is getting it back there.
Fresh off of the German darts tournament over in Germany. Mr. Jules Van Dongen in the chat. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Congratulations on a very successful last couple of weeks in the PDC.
You see, we have a China tuning in from Australia. That's kind of cool.
What?
China tuning in from Australia. Loving it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I thought you were messing with me there.
No, dead
the
serious.
Country and then a country.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary the run that Jules is on right now. What could possibly happen?
I'm hoping for a spot in the World Darts Championship, and then he wins that thing, and tour card definitely saved, and he can just roll from there.
You never know.
Well, there you go, everyone. Miss Brooklyn Evans is the one doing the Gundam style in the background.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I've actually scrolled upon that video a couple times this past week. My goodness, watch some Psy videos if you haven't lately. That is on the bucket list of things to do is go to a Psy concert. Dude,
Is that still a thing?
ridiculous. Yeah, dude, it is ridiculous. Go look at some like Psy concert videos on YouTube.
All right, guys, I'll be back.
Outrageous. For the 9,
Boom goes the Watsonite. There you go. How about that?
2 and 2 this evening. 2 for Jonathan, 2 for Chris Watson.
We call that a do-si-do. That was funnier than you let on, Will.
That was funnier.
If Nick laughs, I know it was actually a good joke.
I wonder if somebody told her and she's now going to be like, nope, just standing still the whole time.
No, she's still dancing back there, having herself a good old time. I love this. Greg in the chat saying the final score is going to be 10-7. Not only is Chris Watson going to win, they're going to keep playing, and Chris is going to win an extra leg on the spin there. Mike Maloney. Don't you have a dart match to prepare for? What's going on, man? He probably is playing darts right now. Jonathan Long. This is a scrappy leg for sure, but still in control. Trying to get that triple 16. Not going to quite do it. It's a 9 mark's going to make the difference.
Definitely some scrappy legs, or some longer legs, a scrappy leg here, I should say. But I mean, this is already going into round 9 now.
Is it later than that?
No, I'm pretty sure it's round 9.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Look at you paying attention. What's going on there?
Get out of here.
Oh no, misses the big number, and now the door's wide open for Chris Watson. No, I want everyone to know that we think that Brooklyn's awesome with her dance moves. We are definitely not saying anything negative about the dance moves.
Oh, trust me. If you haven't caught a glimpse of me behind the Aki, oh my goodness, it's pretty atrocious with my dance moves.
Oh, what a dart to take out the trip 20. That is now control for the bar darter.
Yeah, big darts indeed there for Chris as he looks to kind of take advantage early here.
Yeah, this Saturday, All-Star Triples. And we're going to be coming to you live with that action as well. And by we, I mean me and Nick and not Will.
Yep.
Jeff McMahon, what's up, brother? Good to see you. China is actually my nickname is China, but my real name is Barry. Played in Bullshooter years ago and PDC World Championship. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. Good morning. Is it good morning?
Australia? Yes. Yeah, good morning over there right now.
Took a stab in the dark there. So he's actually living in the future.
They're a day ahead. That they are. You know, some good people from over there. Damon Hedda, of course, and Tori Quesh.
Don't forget Simon.
Well, Simon, I don't know him as well. We know him.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Pretty nice guy. We can't forget Megan Hedda while we're at it. She'd kill me if she found out that I didn't say her name.
Well, great darts there from Jonathan Long to regain control. And it looks like he is 3 bowls away. The problem is if he misses one of these, Chris Watson, a good opportunity to steal it. Yeah, it's 12 noon there in Australia.
All right, so a little bit later than we expected.
Big darts from Jonathan Long. Put it on the counter. There you go, Jacob. 3.5 will take out leg number 3. And it doesn't matter
Yeah.
the averages. If you win the leg, you win the leg.
Yeah, not the best of legs there from both those gentlemen, it'll work, though. It'll work in the long run as we continue on here into leg number 4. Justin saying, do we know what boards will be streamed for All-Star trips? Yeah, as long as your boards are up and and you're on that board and maybe you make a run, we'll probably be available to stream it.
The score line is up at the top there, Kevin. It is 2-1 Jonathan Long early in this match. You will notice that it says on the game screen it is 3-1 Jonathan Long. That's because the diddle counts as a score in the CSC Challenger Series, but it does not actually count as a real victory.
Yeah.
So it is 2-1 Jonathan early on in the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, just leave a comment in our chat. Hit that like button on our Facebook page. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We got Australia. Probably going to win his furthest away watching, but you never know. So let us know. And you'll automatically be entered into tonight's live stream giveaway from A2ZDarts.com. They are giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website. I know you need some new Siege flights, some new to-the-point streaming flights, maybe some USA Dart flights if you want them to be uglier. And $15 helps you out tremendously with that.
$15, pretty good little deal there for just tuning in and commenting, throwing a like up there. You get whatever you want. Maybe possibly a little bit more.
And a good evening to everyone tuning in with us. We got Ohio, Illinois, Iowa in the chat, Venice, Florida, Mets 1 in Florida, Red Cliff, Wisconsin. Long is playing out of Dead Center Darts in Rochester, New York. South Dakota in the chat, West Virginia, Mountain Mama going on in there. And we get a boom goes the dynamite from Jonathan Long. North Dakota. And of course, Ogden, Utah. Gotta love it.
And we spread out pretty significantly here. Somebody from my neck of the woods, Brian Williamson from Topeka, Kansas. Just measly 2 hours away from me. Not bad at all. Well, wow.
Dan's on vacation in Myrtle Beach. That must be nice.
We headed up that way to the New York area. Well, Boston to be exact. Tomorrow.
Which is actually really far away from Rochester, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty significant amount, if I'm not mistaken. Good 4 hours, actually.
At least, I think.
Yeah.
Look at this from Chris Watson. Bar darter coming to play. Boom goes the dynamite.
It seems like when 1-9's hit, one is either hit directly behind it or 2 rounds after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 3 and 3 on the 9 marks right now. And leg number 4 of our action.
I do love the vibe of Tom Ryan's.
Pretty good little vibe there, huh?
Yeah, it works.
We've got some bars. We just need to go on a CSC Challenger Series tour sometime.
Oh, man, please just let that happen.
That'd be pretty cool.
The 3 of us on the road, just traveling around the country with a tour bus.
Or never mind, just kill me now. All right, so
let's do it.
John Madden this thing and just tour bus everywhere.
Heck yeah.
Fun fact, if you didn't know, John Madden used to take a tour bus everywhere. No flights for him.
Nope, he was afraid of flying.
Same with John Daly. Boom.
Look at this. Chris Watson takes it out. A 5.57 for Chris Watson in that leg to a 5.0. And honestly, I will just throw this out there. That is the difference between Division I and Division II consistency, right? They can all throw in the 6s and the 5s. It's those other legs that end up like in 3.5, 3.8 range that ends up dropping those averages down a little bit. And it's going to happen. And they tend to feed off each other too. One throws well, the second one throws well. Nice 7 mark to start for Jonathan Long. That is great information there from Jeff McMahon. I can be the first to tell you that true. Be careful of Waffle House.
No. I will hit up a Waffle House every time I'm near one.
You did not smell what he did on Sunday afternoon after the CDC event ended. I mean, he honestly, it was a terrorist act. He tried to murder people at the Brownsburg American Legion. They're still closed.
How dare you pull that out this soon after?
My eyes are still watering.
Oh God.
Sorry, everybody who just stopped watching our stream. That'll be the last time I mention it, but Jeff McMahon's still going on in there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, everyone, we apologize for that.
Alvin, the Waffle House is the boom goes the dynamite.
Listen, there's nothing better than a Texas bacon cheesesteak melt, all right? Oh, my God.
I'm so happy that you're not rooming with us in Kansas City.
Give me triple browns, please, with the smothered, covered, and diced.
Buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Chris Watson outside here. This was looking in Jonathan Long's favor to just kind of continue on with what we've seen so far in this matchup. Whoever starts gets the advantage.
Look at this. Big darts from Jonathan Long. What an 8 mark, a 6.25 in this leg. Chris Watson's not giving much of a battle anyway, but that'll do.
That'll do. 6+.
Colby saying, is Jonathan playing at a bar or did they close down GameStop and give him the store to play in? It is Dead Center Darts, which is a Knox Amusement location.
Nice if we jump that over to see his match-winning darts there, 6.0 for Jonathan Long.
To be fair, we're distracting Nick with our great commentary tonight.
I think the button broke on him or something. Oh,
I
wait.
I couldn't get over the GameStop comment. I'm sorry. I lost track of it there.
Sorry, Nick was reminding himself of the better days when he worked at GameStop.
Well, James Franway asking, can we get Danny Baggish to help commentate Monday's stream?
Well, James, can you stop dropping comments in here that may or may not happen? Okay. Like, what am I supposed to do if Danny's here? Am I just hot garbage?
All right. I like how
that
means that I'm automatically the number 1, and then it would just be you being replaced is what you just.
Well, the only reason I said it is because I'm gone anyways.
Nope. That's what you meant. I know what you meant.
I'm gone anyways, so
I just want to say thank you for that compliment.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Will not be here on Monday night stream, so we're gonna have a great lineup for you on Monday night stream.
If you want to commentate, just reach out to Nick DeShare and he'll.
Yeah, his phone number is.
So my phone number is 407. No, if you guys do want someone to commentate, let's know if you want Danny Baggish to commentate on Monday. Give us some comments here. Let's know who we want to replace Will with.
We already know who it is, but at the same time, you can say whatever. Well, Chris Watson looking to tie this one up, 3-3 here.
Great first start.
terrible second dart. I'm just kidding. It works out in the long run. 7 marks on there for Chris Watson.
There's some good names coming in right now. Nick has to button push, so he's not available to do multitasking.
Yeah, he can only do one task at a time.
Ryan Clark, Maloney is playing. That's literally the live stream match. Jeff Hartman has a great response. Let's get John Part on the call. I'm in.
Part calling some soft tip. Hello.
He's probably not busy anyway. Look at this, Chris Watson. He said, "I'll see your 6.0 and I will raise you a 6.5 right now."
Yeah, pretty tasty stuff here. Getting ready to roll into our break. Finally, we get a couple legs where they don't go too far into it. Round 4 here.
Look at Seth Shade in the chat. What's up, Bicknell, Indiana? How you doing, brother? Jacob Worthy tuning in. What's up, brother? Aw, Miss Alvanita says no one can replace Will.
Oh, you make me happy.
How much did you pay her for that? Did you really just go that route? Tropic Thunder to save the day. Wow. Travis, I was great
You
until he
got
dropped
that
the
so
Tropic
great,
Thunder
dude.
reference. Well, it was actually a good job of mimicking that. You must practice that one, which is really not good.
Dude, Tropic Thunder is a must in my house. Just a must. All righty. Well, we've got one more leg, guys. I don't
Before
think
the
they
break.
realize it, but this happens because the score line on the screen does say 4-3, and that's because, like we've mentioned before, of that opener.
Justin asked him, did we ever figure out what color Nick's hair is going to be at TOC? I don't think Nick's figured out what color his hair is going to be for TOC.
Who knows it? I think he's keeping it. He's saying pink in the background, which
For October, I like that.
yeah, why not?
Classy. Yeah, 3-3 score line. Who's going to have the lead going into the break? Will? Is it Jonathan Long because he went first?
I'm assuming so. It's kind of played out that way. Let's go ahead and find out.
Bit of a wishy-washy answer, but we're going to go with it.
You're welcome. That's the best part of what I do.
Guys,
Wishy-washy.
Let us know in the chat, who do you have in this one? If you do so, you'll automatically be entered into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a $15 gift certificate to the website A-ZDarts.com. It's that easy. Just leave a comment or chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. Maybe go over to the new To The Point streaming page and hit the like button, follow button on that, just to bump those numbers up. Just saying, if you want to. You don't have to, but it would help us out tremendously.
I'm telling you, I think Halsey's just playing with you guys, man.
Well, if we weren't heading straight to the castle, it's the perfect song for our theme.
It is the perfect song, but man, she can be brutal with it. Just automatically you come live and she just smashes that copyright button.
Yeah, it's actually a fun fact to you is that we did actually look up how much it would cost to get the rights to that.
Too much.
Yeah, how much would you guess?
Oh, 50,000.
Not quite that much. That was
Okay. I was about to say that's
a whole lot.
pretty good.
But it is in the thousands. So
Ooh.
little as my doctor said when I became addicted to fettuccine alfredo, it's a bit rich for my blood.
Well, Jonathan Long cruising here in this one. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nick.
You didn't get the reference?
Oh, I got it. I kind of chuckled. You didn't hear me?
No, I know, but you didn't say it out loud like you normally would.
That's because sometimes you just keep it to yourself.
No, you just don't know.
Yeah. Sure. Chris trying to make a stand, but I don't think it's going to happen here. 4-3 advantage possibly for Jonathan Long as we cruise into our break where we get to meet these guys a little bit better than we already do. And we get to see Nick's face as well. So double advantage, one advantage, no advantage. I don't know. You let us know.
James, I appreciate that. I will send that potpourri over to Jeff McMahon. He's the one who'll need it more than us. Not going to get the point lead, but does hit the hat trick. Mike Maloney. I don't even know what he's yelling about. He's just yelling to yell. Oh, that one's up above. That makes it difficult. He's going to have to go and point. I like the idea after the first dart. Kevin Nelson Sr. is asking you a personal question, Will. Mike Hagenow, how's everybody doing? We're doing great, brother. Hope you're doing well.
I don't know. You could say the left, I guess.
Like you tried to mumble it, but like you're still live, so we still heard you. Like everyone
Exactly. You're welcome.
What's up, Scuba?
Oh
Scuba
my
in the
gosh.
chat. Man, that's the same exact spot as the other one, and I think that's exactly what he just said to himself.
And that's difficult. I mean, he's got the house advantage though, so really just go up, point it up.
We got a lot of people picking Jonathan Long, and a lot of them having it close. 9-8, 9-7. Watson 9-8 from Tom Newman.
Watson's trying to possibly pop a big number here. If he gets a big double bowl here, now he can start playing. He got to close a number now.
I would have closed the 18s with the 2 darts in hand. But, sorry, Brandon Pritt's playing Steve Diker tomorrow night.
I would have went inside wire on that double 18. Because then you at least get rid of one and give yourself an opportunity. If you hit it, you go right back to the points, try to extend it out a little bit. Now he's got an option. He's got the 5-point advantage here. You still got to utilize that bull here at least for a point or 2. So
you got to close one of the numbers first.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I agree with this. I was going to say he could possibly go bull first and then take a shot depending on where he hits. Either a double or a single. Yeah, that's not bad. Just go ahead and lay it out. Continue on.
I don't love that strategy though, because it does not give him winning darts at any point in time.
And he's now down.
Yeah.
So it is. Well, it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of strategy.
You know, you have cussed now like 3 times on stream.
Get out of here.
See if he looks. No, I'm just going to point it up again. Playing scrappy. I like it.
I mean, he's trying to keep himself alive, but it's going to catch up to him eventually if he doesn't watch it. You got to try to take a shot at least on one of these.
I hate to admit this, but Mike Maloney agrees with me here.
Well, the thing is, you're 4 houses down, and now you're
there. It goes done. Anyway. Hey guys, Jonathan Long going to the break with a 4.20 average. So you guys go ahead and have a fun break as we head to the.
He just wizarded that board with some like circle tricks there.
He just wanted to let the board know that the bullseye is in the middle and it needs to just hit it. All right. But guys, that'll do it for the first half of this match. 4-3 lead for Jonathan Long. You'd send us to the break. You're better than me.
Okay, well, if you want to continue to laugh your butt off, we'll just put it that way because apparently I cussed too much on the stream.
They were gonna say
Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira, hang in there. We got some interviews for you. We'll be right back.
They're great. Hit that share button, guys.
My name's Chris Watson. I play for Troy Vending, and I'm playing out of Tom Ryan's today.
Well, welcome back, Chris the Bar Darter Watson, previous champion of Division 2, and the guy that looks like Brandon Neal according to today's Facebook post. But that being said, Chris, you are no stranger to our show. How does it feel to be back on the CSC once again?
It's good, man. Game's been up and down, but I'm good to be back. I want to showcase my skills. I feel like I'm getting better. But it's good. It's getting the exposure and showing that I can keep up with anybody.
Well, once again, you had a first round loss in the CSC, and I'm only saying this because it's happened a couple times now. Do you consider that a good omen or a bad omen, given your history with the CSC?
I think it's probably good for me from a pressure standpoint. I've realized that I put way too much pressure on myself, and I just play bad. It's like when I'm a golfer too, so if I start off with a birdie, I know it's going to be a really bad day. But if I start with a bogey, it's going to be a really good day. So I just put too much unneeded pressure on myself. And once I get past that point, I just kind of go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. So.
Well, tonight you're going to have a real tough matchup. Jonathan Long, top 3 average right now in the CSC at a 4.63. You're currently shooting a 4.09 in the CSC. What are you going to do to try to come out on top with him?
I'm just gonna play my game. Hopefully I get lucky, take some legs, but like I said, I've been playing pretty good past couple weeks. Kind of put the mind stuff behind me, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give it my all. So Jonathan's a good player. He's shooting good, but I've mentioned it plenty of times. Averages are just averages.
Anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody, friends and family, for always supporting me. I want to thank my sponsor, Chuck, and with 1080 Darts Supplies. They've done amazing stuff for me. And that's it. I'm just going to go out there, give it my all, and go from there.
Well, Chris Watson, we're excited to have you back on the show. You are facing off against Shorty Jonathan Long, and we're excited to see how this one plays out. And we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
This is Chris Watson, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
My name is Jonathan Long. I'll be playing out of Dead Center Darts today, and I play for Knox Amusement.
Well, Jonathan Long, welcome to the CSC Challenger Series for your stream debut. Now, tonight you get to face a great opponent, but first, for those that are seeing you for the first time, can you tell us how long you've been playing darts and what got you into the sport?
So I'm pretty much eclipsing the 10-year mark at this point. Basically about 4 to 5 years really trying to get into the competitive scene. So the last couple of years have really been my push personally as far as getting competitive. I've traveled to tournaments for the better part of 10 years, but never really, I guess you would say, gave it my all. But now is like I'm really trying to see what I can do, see what I can achieve, you know?
Well, let's take a look at your CSC run. You had a tough first round, and you ended up not coming out on top. But now you're making a run on the loser side. Both you and your opponent, Chris Watson, are doing this right now.
Yeah, his second round at it.
Yeah, exactly. So since your first round lost and you're still in the show, how does that feel, and how do you feel about your matches and that you've played so far?
I mean, it definitely feels great. My first match, it's hard to say. I don't really get nervy anymore, so to speak, but my first match, for whatever reason in the beginning, I just felt like, the nerves hit me hard. And I think if I remember, I was playing Paul Otto. I got away with the first game or maybe the first 2 legs, and I just hit that spot where I just could not seem to come out on top. And, pushing forward, playing Chris Watson, again, another tough opponent. It's like these things, there is no easy match whatsoever. It is such a fantastic environment to be in, both from a personal level and, representing our amusement company in our area and things like that. And Chris has done this before, so he's got that experience. He's got that advantage. I appreciate him. He's a good opponent. We actually played in the last CSC as well. He actually eliminated me on the loser side there. So, I was one of his victims on his way up to victory, if you would. So hopefully we get a little bit of redemption tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, I mean, I give a shout out to Jennifer back at home, my lovely lady. Her and I got 5 kids, so it's tough, but I really appreciate my family sticking with me through this venture, and it's really cool because I know no matter what the outcome is, that I got them as always for support. My local crew around here, obviously Knox Amusement, for allowing us to have this opportunity, and everybody that's been on the posts and showing love today. I mean, it's much appreciated, the support. I don't think a lot of these people and a lot of people in general realize how much that means to a lot of the players, that, it's a lot of hard work and dedication to achieve any such level. So even getting the opportunity to play in something like this that's basically nationally recognized at this point is just fantastic, and all the love and support. I mean, it's greatly appreciated. It really is.
Well, we are excited, Jonathan, to see you on the stream tonight, taking on previous champion Chris the Bardarter Watson. Jonathan Long, we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match tonight.
I'm Jonathan Long, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Well, here we go with the conclusion of our match. Division 2 CSC Challenger Series. Jonathan Long 4, Chris Watson 3. Who's going to come out on top in this one? Let's find out together here, folks, as we round out our evening here with some more cricket action. Chris Watson to lead us off. William Stewart here. Sean Green, Nick Teixeira in the background. But let's be honest. You better wave at us, ladies. You better wave.
Wait, what?
What?
Who are you talking about?
Well, if you obviously don't care and we're missing it, so
I was
along.
I was
Maybe
zoning out on what you were saying.
Clearly, those ladies or the lady was waving at me and not you, so does it matter? No. As we get another 9 to lead us off? No, just 7.
Wah, wah, wah. A 7 mark will work because it beats the 0 mark from Chris Watson right out the gate. Appreciate everyone tuning in with us, or whatever I'm trying to say. Hit that like button, hit that share button. I hate you, Nick Teixeira. And let us know where you're tuned in from. Let us know who do you have in this match. Right now, Jonathan Long starting out. Well, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah. Oh, oops.
Lisa says they were waving at her, and I agree with that.
I would agree so. I mean, it's the one and only Lisa Yee, everyone. Come on now.
She won the Booyah Cup qualifier this past weekend.
That she did.
Congratulations, Miss Lisa. We got Iowa in the chat. Syracuse, and we're rooting for John Long, for Jeremy Michael. Tyler Johnson saying Chris 9-8. Hey, you have some averages to go over with us, and honestly, they're going to be kind of shocking for you.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because we discussed them there for a little bit in our break. Right now, Jonathan Long is averaging a 4.60. That is actually a little bit below his current CSC average. For Chris Watson, how about this stat? 4.78, ladies and gentlemen, which is way above his current CSC average of a 4.09.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely raised his level of play. Now, he has been inconsistent. He's had a few legs in the 3s, but a couple legs is in the 6. So it's if you're going to throw a lot of those, hey,
yeah,
I'm good with it.
Consistency is the biggest factor here in the difference between CSC Division 1 and 2. Let's be honest here, because most of the time we see our Division 1 guys really have some steady business of +5s most of the time, or hover around that 4.8, 4.9 average. Where these guys, maybe they'll have those really intense legs, and then maybe the next couple legs, maybe it's not so much.
I really hope Darren Peasley did that on purpose with the scoreline prediction. Well done, sir. So, I was asked earlier if I was going to be at in Indy in October. I will not. That is the exact same weekend of TOC. So, of course, I will be there.
I don't know. We can find a replacement, Sean. I'm just kidding. We couldn't do that. Come on now. Just wouldn't be the same without you. Looking forward to TOC, though. We got a heck of a lineup on our side, as well as, our CSI, our CDI, and our TOC Elite finales, and even the lower divisions as well. So really looking forward to Tournament of Champions this year in Kansas City.
Well, Jeremiah Millar coming in hot after me. I don't know what I did to him on Monday, but I still love you. He's yelling at me already. Just wait until Monday.
Who's going to hit the big first 9 after the break is the question I have. 3-3 going into our break.
Right now, Jonathan Long in control of this leg against the throw. On Monday, if you remember, in that fantastic matchup between Leonard Gates and Rick Hensey, the scoreline was 4-3 Hensey going into the break. Then Hensey won leg number 8 to make it 5-3. God bless you. And then from that point, rattled off a lot in a row for Leonard Gates. Ends up winning it 9-6.
Still had an impressive amount of 9 marks, 37, a record-setting evening for us here at the CSC Challenger Series.
Yeah, that was a lot of dynamite. Jonathan Long, a big double bull on dart number 3. Chris Watson can take back the point lead. He might just do so with that first dart. Oh, yeah. Brent Baker saying, Jonathan Long, you were welcome for the warm-ups last night.
Was that your best impersonation of the Kool-Aid Man?
No, you should look at me. It's automatically a better impersonation.
Oh, there you go.
3.81. Hey, it wins the leg. Did you guys hear an echo?
Yeah, that was my beautiful voice. Samesies, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I can't afford it. All right. Chris Watson getting us going in this leg as well. I bet he doesn't start off with a blank.
Damn teacher's salary.
Uh-oh. That was close to a blank. So again, Jonathan Long a chance to jump out early. Hey, I get paid in love, all right?
Oh, don't start, Nick. You're going to make me sing the rest.
Brooklyn Evans cannot
was it
dance to that song, so you're going to have to pick something else.
Dude, what was that? A Kermit the Frog impersonation you got going on there, Nick? That was atrocious.
And then he pulls out a real Kermit the Frog impersonation. That was well done, sir.
I hope you were live for that, weren't you? Oh, gosh. You're terrible, Nick. How about a 9?
Oh, you keep ruining it. It's all your fault.
All
right, Chris Watson stepping up. Needs a lot of 19s. That 777's not going to help him. Gets 4 of them. Not enough to get the point lead back. Jonathan, the way that he's been playing, I say 2 at points, 1 at close. Although in this situation, you might go 1 at point, 2 at close. He is looking down. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. They're just
Yeah,
regifting
this
each
is-
other opportunities.
Yeah, opportunity after opportunity. Who's gonna take advantage first here? I think Chris has to gather this leg.
Yeah, 5-3 is fine. 6-3 makes it a lot tougher. And again, just a little bit off. Let's see what happens. Mike Maloney says I would have went double 19. We know. Again, nobody listened to Mike Maloney when it comes to shooting at the doubles. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
You want my prediction for Monday?
Let's hear it.
One double attempt from Mike Maloney will change the whole landscape of the entire match, and Jeremiah Millar wins at 9-8.
That is quite the take there, Mr. Sean.
I'm just
I
trying
think
to
you
rile up
just-
Maloney.
I was about to say, I think you're just trying to saving grace Millar on this side. Because he called you out earlier? Yeah, that's probably it.
Mike Maloney, I got a grenade for you. Is that the song you were talking about? Guys, let us know in the chat. Who do you have on Monday night? Is it Mike Maloney? Is it Jeremiah Millar? That's going to be one for the record books. I'm calling it now. More dynamite to explode than ever before. Maybe some highest averages in CSC history on the stream. And I don't know. Let's break 2,000 people watching.
How
I
about
think
this?
we easily do that.
I'm going to give you a 34-9 mark over under.
I like it.
I'm going under.
Well, boom goes the dynamite for Chris Watson. You're saying under that?
Yep.
Hmm.
I think this is getting worked up a little bit hyped up here for these guys.
They're going to be under so much pressure. Nick Teixeira. I like how he did that from his personal account so he doesn't get in trouble. All right, Chris Watson. Got some work to do. Yeah, and a couple of starts are just a little bit further off than I've seen him throw before.
Yeah. It seems like it. It seems like he's had his fair share of inconsistencies this evening, where usually we see him in a little bit tighter form.
I mean, when he's on, he's on. And this is why the long format's always fun, right? It could easily be 6-3 here, but there's still a long way to go. Jonathan Long will still be 3 legs away from victory. Chris Watson will have plenty of time to kind of get back into it. And if he gets hot at the right moment, this could end up going the distance or even turn in the favor.
Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Watson trying to close out those 20s, does so, but I don't know. Detrimental here. 16s are open and just need the one to close. Bye-bye.
And back to points. I love the move. So Watson back to the Bulls. This is a real opportunity to make it 6-3. Jonathan Long, the New Yorker, over the bar darter. Tim Goodwin says, make it win by 2. Ooh, that'd be nice. Change it into like a match play format.
Ooh.
That'd be sweet.
I think that should we do that for the finals?
Did we just make up rules? Yep. That won't make anyone mad. 4.36 from Jonathan Long in that one. He now takes a 6-3 lead. And Chris Watson now has got a little bit of work to do. We are still not in the player advantage rule. If Chris Watson wins this, Jonathan Long will go first in the next leg because he'll be within 2 legs of it. So that is yet to affect anything. But hey, Will.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to know to become eligible to play in major PPT events like the CSC Challenger Series, All-Star Triples, TOC in October?
Boy, do I.
Well, players become eligible for those by playing in PPT leagues and daily remote tournaments or DRTs. Hey, leagues are starting daily. So get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any locations with G3 boards within the PPD system. Guess what? What? They're always accepting new members. So if you're not seeing anything in your area, have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. Wow! Thanks, Will, for all those voices.
I thought I had you for at least a little bit longer. I didn't think you'd rattle it off that quick afterwards. Oh,
I'm a
man.
professional.
Oh,
Mike only says maybe mini.
wow. Big 9 mark for Jonathan Long. 4-4. As we're tied up once again on the 9 mark counter.
Yeah, Jonathan Long starting to put the pedal to the floor here. Daniel Thomas asking, does it cost vendors to get into PPD? I don't know that answer at all.
Yeah. If you
Reach out to
want
PPD.
to, yeah, I was going to say, if you want to find out that information, head on over to dartstoc.com. They'd be happy to help you. Talk to you and let you know exactly what you need to do to get involved in the program. How about this? Could it be? It is.
It can.
It's huge. A huge 9 mark.
Well, boom goes the dynamite. China says, wish we could play from Australia. I mean, technically, if you just get a vendor to join PPD and get yourself a G3 board, you never know.
Yeah, but I think at one point didn't we have some people from Canada playing? Yeah. And we did have the World Cricket Challenge or something, I believe, as well.
Yeah, we used to have the International Challenge back at the Partners Playing Darts. I want to say that was 2017 that we did that. And so we did used to have the International Challenge. Unfortunately, we just decided to opt for other events. We have wanted to put bigger focus on the players that were currently in our network and making sure the prize money went towards those. And we did used to have vendors in Canada, although I think that vendor got out of the PPD network or got out of vending altogether. I'm not sure if it was one or the other.
Canadians.
Over. Sorry. Overall, though, when you really see it, we've increased the number of participants in all our qualifiers as well as our all-star triples events and even more. I mean, we have record numbers. I mean, in average-wise and player-wise, it's just incredible what we've been able to do with this Partners Promoting Darts program so far.
And it's been cool to be a small part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And help it grow and hope it continues to grow. Mike Maloney says shows with the sign-up debacle.
Well,
although to be fair, every year there's a little bit of a sign-up debacle, and you got to make sure that you're there and ready to go.
I got some inside information. There's going to be some stuff changed for next year, so.
Well,
stay tuned. Just stay tuned.
Look at this from Jonathan Long, 15s. Oh, just a bit high on that last dart.
Watson's got to find something of value here. Not enough. Jonathan, if he wants to, can start on the 15s. Exactly what he's going to do. Even 3 is going to be perfectly fine here. Now back to points or bulls. Points is the right answer.
All right, what does Chris Watson do right here?
Yeah, you got to go bulls.
Takes out the 20s. A double bull there would have been huge.
Yeah. That's desperation right there, shot. He wasn't happy with that first one.
All right, here we go. Jonathan Long, 3 bowls away from a 7-3 lead. And this one's starting to get a little bit more out of hand.
Yeah.
Gets a double bull on dart 3. Might as well point a little bit more because, you can. 4.56. Now a 7-3 lead. It is not 8-3. Don't listen to that game stream, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just watching. Just ignore that bad boy.
Is it talking to you, huh? Since you said listen to that game screen.
How else would you say it?
Don't watch that game screen.
Fair. Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin in the chat. What's up, brother? Jeremiah Millar is trying to get Mike fired before he has to play him on Monday. Ryan O'Flynn says my 9-4 guess is looking pretty good. Ryan's another one of those great players from the Rochester area. Got to see him at the Western New York Shootout as well.
A thing of note tonight is with Chris Watson. He opened up to me a lot when we were off our interview saying, man, I've been struggling more this year than I feel like I ever have. And I play in this because I want to prove that I have the game. Like, yes, I go by the name bar darter because that's how I started. But now I want to show that I'm more than just a bar darter and can play on that level. And he has a lot of pressure he's been putting on himself. I think it's kind of showing tonight.
Oh,
Did you see the guy in the background wearing the CSC Challenger Series jersey for the season? He just walked by.
I love it.
He's matching both of us tonight.
Well, I just wanted to point out in regards to that Chris Watson remark. I think that in reality, you look at guys on the pro tour, you're not going to consistently maintain your average or your ranking. It's just it's a very tough thing to do. Very tough thing to do. So in reality, you got to think you're going to go through your up moments, you're going to go through your down moments, you're going to go through your in between moments. Well, maybe you're hitting, maybe you're not. So I think overall, if you're Chris Watson, you gotta kind of shrug off the bad moments and just kind of continue chugging, knowing that you've got more big moments to come. Tough task though when you're in that slump, you know.
You're not wrong there, and we've well, as Chris Watson gets a boom goes the dynamite, and he's like, oh yeah, it's about time, like you do on that. But yeah, he took off the hat, so he's getting serious now. That's like turning the gun sideways. It's a kill shot. Jeff Hartman, that's true, but Chris has just owned that moniker.
Well, he did say that in an interview. He's like, I'm just some bar darter on the season. He ended up winning it all for the Division II after a first round loss. So kind of just stuck after that.
You got to love it. I'm telling you what, that jersey looks good in the background too. Nice start, Jonathan.
Yeah, big shots. Still down in points, but forces Chris to either close out the 17s or go to the 16s here.
Well, hey guys, just a reminder, A to Z Darts is doing a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a $15 gift certificate to a-zdarts.com. Just leave a comment in our chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have in this one. Maybe what's the final score prediction? Does Chris make a run here to come back a little bit? Or does Jonathan continue just to pull away? Again, let us know, and we will we'll pick that winner after our live stream tonight. We got California in the chat. Orlando. By the way, I do love that every week at least one person makes a chive comment.
It'll never leave, man. It'll never leave.
Remember when I tried to make you feel better about that, and I said that like, oh man, it's only gonna last like a week and everyone's gonna forget about it. I was wrong again.
Mama's wrong again.
Mama's not wrong. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Mama's right. Mama's right.
Veronica Valancourt.
Big 4.70 for Chris Watson. Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years, and he is going first again in this leg. PPD advantage in effect. Kevin Nelson putting in there, Chris stepping up. He's got to continue that. This is where he's got to start finding that consistency out the gate, and he's just not doing so. Again, he gives a big fist bump there. That might be the most frustrating fist bump of all time. Oh.
Long could take advantage here, try to make this 8-4 with a really big shot here. And he's got pressure on him, he feels, because not really the best it goes, but able to kind of lock it in, at least gather that 20.
It's a good third from Jonathan Long to take advantage of that. But it's not going to hurt too much if Chris can do something on 19s. That's more like it. There he is. 7 mark from Chris Watson. Justin Rendon, 8-2-0. Hey, Will.
Yes.
This weekend you're going to be in Boston?
Nashua,
New
Hampshire.
You should go to a Red Sox game.
I was thinking about it. You can get some pretty cheap tickets tomorrow night for the Red Sox Yankees.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, like $30 for the bleachers. You can get like pretty good seats for 70.
You should try and get on that monster, bro.
I looked at monster tickets a week ago and I could get them for 59. Now you can't get any.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You should have jumped on that bad boy.
I should have. But Fenway is a little bit far away from the venue. And it's a little pricey to get there too. So yeah, we'll see.
Well, excuses, you know what they're like.
Yep.
Everybody's got one.
They're just like Sean. Massholes.
I'm pretty sure you said mass holes and not
you're welcome.
A different word there because it sounded way too close. Great darts again from Jonathan. Is he going to stay right there? Nice 7 mark from Jonathan Long. Again, battling away. Chris Watson going to have to stay scrappy. There's the point lead. There's more of a point lead. And he stays right there, gets 7 more. Averaging a 4.20 in this leg to the 4.25 of Jonathan Long. That registered a double one. He laughs at himself for that. I think that hit the wire and jumped up into the double one with the flight.
I don't know. It could have hit. No, I'm just kidding. Good last. Good last. See Chris taking a peek at the scoreline.
I love
We're
it.
hesitating to come up. If he can, does he go ahead and attack the 18s here? He should now.
19's first. Ooh, that last start was compliments of Captain Insano. Closes down those 18s.
You're really hammered in here. You better watch it, my guy, because Captain Insano showed no mercy.
Open up a can of whoopee.
Open up a can of whoopee. The water's so cold.
Yeah, yes, it came from a glacier. It's always cold. That's what makes it so special. Just thinking about stealing LT's Porsche over there.
You think I love moseying around all day with Steve?
Easy Yodo.
God dang it, Sean. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Our high quality H2O comments are just too much this evening.
All right, so here is a great fact from Napoleon Dynamite. You ready? So you know the scene where the guy is like that owns the chicken coop is just talking about like the arrowhead that he found like off in the field?
Yes, 100%.
Did you know that actually was something? That's how that guy actually talked.
Yes.
And they
yes,
just
I heard
filmed him
about
and didn't
this.
tell him that he was live.
Oh,
And
my
he's literally
God.
just talking about an arrowhead that he found over in the distance. And he did not know that he was going to be on camera for that. And so they just kept it in the scene because it was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Good facts.
Great facts and another good quality movie here. Great reference. Give me some of your thoughts.
Caleb Spurgeon throwing some shade at Mike Maloney. They will only be hanging with winners. I love it.
Well, Watson they're possibly trying to make a little stand here. 646 plays 499.
Yeah, he's just decided points. That's what wins these legs. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. And I think this is a perfect move for Chris. Just trying to extend out the legs. Just try and keep it going. At least they're still having a good time at their location. Nice start from Chris Watson again.
Big darts there for him.
I'm telling you, he plays better with his back against the wall. Lose the first match, make sure you can't lose again, and now the pressure's on just to continue to run. And he has done so. And if he comes back and wins this thing, I will be a little bit surprised with how great Jonathan's been playing, but I also won't be that surprised because it's Chris Watson.
He always seems to come from the depths, doesn't he? Don't get suckered into it, Sean. I see you right now getting suckered into it.
The medulla oblongata.
Oh, goodness gracious, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing. Showing your wife your wedding ring there?
Doing
Oh
the
my
hand raise that he does.
gosh. Oh,
Nice start from Chris
ladies
Watson.
and gentlemen.
It is now 7-5, Jonathan Long, but Jonathan Long will now go first. Jonathan taking his time a little bit at the start here.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Jeez, just 2 marks there.
That's the first time he started out that way.
Yeah, that's a tough look there. I mean, what do you think about that, Colonel Sanders?
I think it's go time for the bar darter. Whoa, he throws a Klebe dart. Well, that's what it's known for here in Indy. The 12.
Yeah, but say what did you just say? What is that?
It's known as a Klebe dart. Is this where? Let me ask you a question. Does it benefit or either player based on their location around the country? And I only say that because of the timing, right? It's 11 o'clock Jonathan's time.
Yeah, that's
and at the same time, it's only 9 p.m., 8 p.m.
it's
Chris
9
Watson's time?
p.m. in
9
Chris's
p.m.
time. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, that is a big factor. You got to think about that because also the same could be said if we're starting off a little bit earlier next year, and maybe we start off at I don't know, like 8 p.m.
It's 8
and
p.m. there in
it's
Arizona.
it's 8 p.m. Oh, I forgot they don't do the daylight savings stuff there. So 8 p.m. there. So it's he started this match at what 6:30 then. That can
Yep.
be tough to get there, get prepped, that kind of thing too. So it could go both ways.
So you gave me a non-answer there? Is that what just happened?
What? No, I gave you an answer. Gave you a solid answer.
That it could go both ways? That's not a solid answer.
Yes, it is. It is a solid answer because when you think about it, if you don't get off until 5:30, okay, once you get to the bar, 6 o'clock, 30-minute warm up, is it enough for you or no? Opposite could be the fact that maybe maybe you prefer playing a little bit later. Could go both ways. If I'm having it my way, I stick to the Central Time, baby. We got it right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Nice solid 5 there from Jonathan. Chris is going to look at the 18s again. Eminem throwing some Slim Shady there at Armand and Nathan. Did you like that? That was good.
That was okay.
Come on. Come on. You weren't even listening. That's why you think it was just okay.
Watson's kind of in a spot here. He needs to find the 17s and find a lot of them.
He's hit some 9 marks on these before. Switches over to the 19s. What an 8 mark. Oh, and that's a tough first start for Jonathan. Never mind. Gets the point lead back just barely. I love that was the exact same big give by Chris Watson as he gave on the 1 marks open that he had a few rounds ago. There was no difference in it.
Gonna take a stab here. He should. Does not.
He said,
No, I don't
"No, no,
know.
no."
I don't know if I like that.
We're about to see.
Okay, yeah, Jonathan's gonna step back on that one. Way off of his intended target.
I feel like if I had a location where I could set up things, I would set up a mirror, like back there in the back, and just go look at myself and be like, "Do you even know how to play darts? Do you even know how to play?" And then step back up. Give myself a little pep talk. Mike Maloney thinks Long is feeling the heat now. Do you think that's happening?
Could be feeling a little bit, knowing that those legs are kind of creeping up on him now, and especially with Chris continuing to hit.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Chris Watson. 9 marks to 17s. He has done it now a few times.
7 for him this evening, 4 for Jonathan Long.
And I think it's been a while since Jonathan's had one. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's been a little while. He hasn't had one since I don't think did he come. He had one just at a break, I believe, because I think we came at a break a 6-6 or a 3-3. My apologies. So 6 altogether.
There goes the 16s. He tried to go bull there on dart 2. I like it. He's starting to feel a little froggy. Jonathan Long can only hit 9-15s, and that won't do enough. Can't do that now. Gets 6 of them, but it's about to be 7-6. This thing is turned on its head. It was 3 legs on the spin for Jonathan Long, followed by soon to be 3 legs on the spin for Chris Watson, unless something crazy happens. It's a great last start. Smart last start.
Man, Chris Watson's proven he can do it. Now, can he do it all night long?
Oh no, we suck again.
Oh man, couldn't resist that one.
That's really the best cameo of any movie of all
I
time.
tell you what the best part was is that Nick in the background started singing
All night long.
rather than actually knowing what we were talking about.
Oh, Nick, all night long we've been doing quotes from The Water Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the Adam guy that is in that movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to say the Adam guy. You know who Adam Sandler is. You don't have to make that a fake part of it.
Is that the golf one?
Nope. That's Happy Gilmore.
Oh.
Somebody.
Nope, that's Big Daddy. Nope, that's Billy Madison.
Nope, that's Click.
That's Little Nicky. And my best regards to your dear mama, Mark McFadden, coming in hot with a great reference.
Gosh, this is ridiculous. I don't know why you guys tune in at this point.
Guys, we're up over 500 people still watching along with us. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we have some fantastic commentary and darts going on this evening. And if you want an entire quoted script from The Waterboy, just stay tuned, because after the match ends, we're just going to run through the whole script from start to finish, because we know what the viewers want. I know I'm going to have a scotch and water. Hold the scotch.
Extra ice. That's it.
Bobby, did you just make a joke? Yes, I sure did. Good one. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack. All right, here we go. Chris Watson needs a lot of 19s. Jonathan Long in control. Both Nick and Will are crying laughing right now. You're welcome. Jim, you would think a lot, but the correct answer is 0. I am just naturally this funny.
No, Debbie, no.
What? Oh boy. All right.
If we don't get some like revenue off of the amount of views they're gonna get after us talking about this,
There's at least
Oh
going to
my-
be 3 people rewatching this movie. Mark McFadden goes, "That was Mr. Deeds. Why'd you pull out a Mr. Deeds reference?" That was very, very sneaky, sir.
Oh, that was right. I was like, oh, I think I screwed up that one. Still a classic line. Oh God.
Oh, sugar, sugar.
Ugh.
Oh, honey, honey. I don't remember the rest of it.
Things are getting a little interesting. You can see Jonathan Long's kind of put his foot in the ground here, huh?
You had to say foot after his compliment. No, guys, it's 11:15 for me. I've been awake since 6:30 in the morning. This is where I go to.
Sometimes with these CSCs, we really just let it go too. I don't know why, but man, do we just really let it go.
Ah, thanks, Heather. Sean Stocking with a great quote as well. Well, snakes don't really have pots. Mr. Coach Klein. But if I say it's anything, it's probably his knee. His knee, great. Jonathan tried to close the 17s throw and dart 3 after trying to get the 18s. A little bit of a slip up there and a little bit of an opening for Chris Watson. Now Brett is
Oh man. Big moments here. Just outside for Chris Watson.
Jonathan's going to close first. Just kidding. I meant close the 18s first. He knew what I meant. Goes back to points. 5 mark. That's a big time for a 5 mark.
Yeah, that really is. Especially with Chris just one leg away from tying us up here and making things really interesting. Almost reminds me of when Bobby Boucher showed up to the halftime show.
And the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
Won the Bourbon Bowl.
Remember that time Bobby was there, but it was on Bobby which is an actual quote from the movie, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting Sean and Will to bed. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and bid adieu to them, and we'll just take it from here. Joining me in the booth, Jacob Armstrong. How's it going?
Caleb Hunter, happiness comes from little rays of sunshine when you're feeling blue. Colin Rath goes in with the Farmer Fran. Thanks, Colin. That's what I appreciate about you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Jonathan Long. Will he go quickly at the 16s? Or just kind of continue to truck on the 18s? He chooses the 18s route.
In control. Something's going to have to happen here for Chris Watson to get back in this.
Sean.
Did you say Sean?
Yeah, Sean.
What?
You ever catch that gorilla that can't even help it, dude? Every time I start, I just start laughing. You ever catch that gorilla that got out of the zoo and punched you in the eye?
No, the search continues. Oh, gosh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, overboard. Watson's only option now is the Bulls.
Offense
even
over that way, defense over that way, special teams. Go with Farmer Fran, run some laps. Shoot.
Bulls is the go.
It gets 2 of them. Should be enough. I still can't tell you how much we appreciate all you tuning in. We actually have not dropped viewers yet, which is kind of the magical part of this whole situation.
It's a little ridiculous that people haven't just stopped and been like, you guys need to stop.
Listen, half of these viewers are definitely on mute, which honestly we fully expect at this point in time. It's understandable. We don't even take offense. We're not even mad. We're actually impressed. There it is. Jonathan Long, 1 leg away now. Stops the route of Chris Watson.
Yeah, starting to play like Joe Montana.
That's Joe Montana, you idiot.
Joe Montana was a quarterback, you idiot.
I said Joe Montana. Justin Rendon with a Joe Dirt reference, which Farmer Fran's technically in that one too. So
He is. Same exact script, pretty much.
yeah. But we can't say what Joe Dirt thought he said. Jake Edler, that's probably true. I've never been called a goon before. It's kind of a good diss.
Listen, the good Lord chose not to bless me with charm, athletic ability, or a fully functional brain.
Boom goes the dynamite for that dynamite drop in.
I mean, that was a huge punishment there for Jonathan Long. I mean, Chris Watson taking 2 darts to close that 20. I mean, that was a huge moment there.
That's the first one that Jonathan has hit in quite some time. I mean, we're now at 12, which is just right in line with what we were kind of thinking for this one.
Oh, that's a huge dart to close. Jonathan Long starting to run. Oh, trouble there would have been huge.
Left himself in a good position too, though. Well, A to Z Darts has just started a new dart sale. You can get the Harrow's Red Horizon darts as we get another big 7 mark for $75 until September 21st. You can also take advantage of their Win More Aspari sale, now running until October 4th. Click the banner on their homepage to get 10% off the Aspari darts range and receive a free goodie bag with every Aspari darts purchase over at A2ZDarts.com. And don't forget, folks, over $45, free shipping included. Can't beat that.
Anthony with a great point here. Last year, Chris Watson took out Jonathan Long in CSC Challenger Series Division 2. This year, Jonathan trying to make the statement. That would have been game, set, and match. Good 7 mark from Chris Watson. Oh, a double 15 for Mike Maloney. And hits the triple 19 on top of that. Is that the proverbial nail in the coffin?
Very well could be. And it looks like it's coming to an end here for Chris Watson.
Jonathan, great darts in this last 2 legs to really start to run away with this. Double bowl for the match. Oh, that was a good dart. And the Chris Watson of 4 bowls, just in case. You never know.
Yeah, but the way Jonathan's been hitting, I think this one could be said and
There it
done, and
is.
it is.
Great match for Jonathan Long, a 5.32 in that last leg, a 9-6 victory over Chris Watson. How did that go the way you expected it, or are you a bit surprised there, bud?
I honestly thought that Jonathan had the upper hand in this one coming in, but you never know how it can play out, especially with the way that Chris Watson's been, what he's been able to do with his runs. But yeah, here we go. We're seeing the Jonathan Long make his presence in this Division 2.
Well, Chris Watson, finalist, 2-time finalist, is now out of Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. It was another great run for him on the loser side of the bracket. Eventually, when you play with fire, you get burned, and Jonathan Long able to just keep his momentum going from the past weekend, from the past 2 weeks of the CSC Challenger Series, and was just overall a little bit more consistent than Chris Watson tonight. And I think that made all the difference.
The same could be said to us, though, about you play with fire, you eventually get burned. So hopefully we don't get burned tonight for what we did. But at the same time, what Mama don't know don't hurt her. You're welcome.
Well,
you're welcome for the final one of the evening.
Guys, that'll do it for the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 on Wednesday night. On Monday, we have the CSC Challenger Series Division 1, Mike Maloney, Jeremiah Millar. It's going to be a heck of a battle. I'll be there with you. Alongside me, a special guest commentator who you probably will recognize. And this weekend, PPD Nationals. We got, or All-Star Triples, sorry, not PPD Nationals. All-Star Triples going on Saturday. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be a great live stream. Nick Teixeira, me, not Will again. So maybe we'll have less quotes from movies on Saturday and on Monday. We can only hope. We can only hope. But, buddy, we matched tonight, and that's the most adorable thing of all time. I miss you too.
Yes, we did. And the under hits for our 9 marks this evening.
Oh,
just knew it. Just knew it. I'm getting decent every once in a while at this, but and then I just suck again. So every once in a while that happens. But yeah, we'll see in which city for USA Darts this weekend. If not, and you're wanting to maybe tune in or pop open both devices. You can watch the TOC, or not the TOC, but the All-Star triples this weekend.
Yep.
Here
Can't
on,
tell you how much we appreciate you guys playing along with us in the chat.
Yeah, no kidding.
It kept us going, that's for sure. So thank you for that.
No denying. Well, thanks. We appreciate you folks from Will, Sean, and Nick. We'll see you Monday night for some Division I action. Jeremiah Millar taking on Mike Maloney.
Have a great night, guys.